A few days ago, I had the opportunity to make a short 10 minutes presentation on national TV. So, around an hour before the time of my presentation, I started feeling anxiety. I felt like I was overwhelmed. I felt like I had a ton of things crossing my mind in between the presentation and my job, the projects that I'm creating, my upcoming retreats. So all of a sudden, I moved away from a quiet, calm place where I was really working with in the morning to a complete hell in my mind. It was just overwhelmed. So it was 1 hour before the show. And by the time I was speaking with my wife, and she was asking me, well, what is it? Let's try to find out what is it that it's, having you feeling that way. And of course, I could think about a thousand things. But then I realized, you know what? And this is what I told my wife. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's just gonna go away in a minute or two. Like I know it's gonna go away soon. Uh so it's just my thinking in the moment. So now in my mind, it is one thing if somebody comes and say, well, forget about it. It's just your thinking. I really hate that, to be honest. Because although it's true, pretty much all of our experience in life is nothing else than our thinking. Reality is that our reality is based on our thinking. So whatever we're thinking, we're feeling it. So at the moment, it's real, even though it's created in my mind or your mind. So it really bothers me when, I get to listen to somebody, well, forget about it. It's just your thinking. Well, yeah, it's my thinking, but it sucks at the moment, right? So it's really not nice sometimes. However, if we are conscious about it, if we get it the way I'm getting it at this point, then it really doesn't make any sense to me, at least, to go deeper trying to find out, well, what is it? Is it because I'm gonna be on TV, or is it because I don't know how many people is gonna be watching me speaking on TV, or is it, oh my gosh, everything that I have to do towards my upcoming retreat or my clients or anything? So what's the point trying to figure out which one of the many thoughts crossing my mind are the ones making me feel anxiety, overwhelm, stress? It doesn't matter, because it's actually going to be difficult and probably it's not even helpful. Try to do that because at the point you are going to have more thinking about your thinking, which is usually doesn't work that way. Right? So, but at the moment I really saw how, even though at the moment I was feeling that way, I still had that consciousness to tell my wife, you know what, this is going to go away in a minute or two or 10, I don't know, but this is not going to be forever. This is going to go away. And indeed, minutes after that, I took my car and I drove to the TV station. So while I was driving, I was completely in a different mood. I was listening to the radio, to music, and my mind wasn't there. And then I got to the place, and I went for makeup and everything, and it was just excitement at the moment, and I wasn't feeling overwhelmed at all. I was enjoying the moment, and then I went to the to the room, and there was the camera and some lights, and there was my friend, the presenter, and we just had fun. Like I really had fun at the time, and nothing happened. I was just feeling perfectly fine. So, yes, it's the thinking in the moment, but we live in has this phrase that I love. We live in the feeling of our thinking, not in the feeling of our circumstances. So, trying to pinpoint on the circumstances that are getting me to feel this way, it really wouldn't help. because at the moment we live in the feeling of our thinking. But our thinking is going to change 1 minute to the other. Hope this helps. See you soon.